Hello and welcome back to Tucson, Arizona. I'm Randy.
And I'm Daniel.
For our third attempt, because technology's a mofo and I'm a caveman playing with computers. For the third time, trying to make a review video. Not getting paid, sadly, because getting paid would take a sting out of all these mishaps I've been having. But the Stopbox. Bought this bad mama jamma, got it yesterday. I've now had about 24 hours to mess with it. On our first video, you were out here trying to give you the old whirly do.
Yep.
So far, I found this thing to be really tough and durable, especially for what it is. I mean, it's not meant to be a safe. It's meant to be something to carry around and be able to lock up your firearm and keep it safe. I needed to buy it for a California trip I got coming up, and I don't want to drive it's about 80% of the drive from Tucson to California is just Arizona. In Arizona, we've got this amazing thing called constitutional carry, and we've had it since 2010. Yeah, Texas got it in 21. So for all you people out there saying Texas is amazing, you kiss it. I did a lot of time living in Texas, bouncing back and forth between
Sounds
here
like you
and
were
there.
in prison when you say it like that.
Yeah. Like in the last time we went, we did a road trip for Andrew's birthday.
Yeah.
And like I had firearms. It was legal for me to have them, but I couldn't carry them.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was in 2020. And then we get back, and the next year it's like, oh, constitutional carry. It's like, you bastards. We did it in 2010 because Obama was in office and he was a gun grabber. And we were like, nope, we're making this legal finally. So no CCW, no nonsense. If you're legally allowed to own a firearm, you own the firearm legally, you can carry it concealed all day long. California doesn't like the Second Amendment and doesn't like people like me. So I have to find a way to secure my firearm while I'm in their god-awful communist state. But I'm not driving, 6 hours through Arizona without one, especially through no man's land. So this thing's amazing. I love everything about it. I love that for all of you old school holster guys, it's like a double retention, but there's 3 levels to its security. I love this thing. So you managed to mess with it yesterday. I've changed the combination on it, which is super easy. Took me about 3 minutes, and I was like 3 minutes of kind of like taking my time. I wasn't in a hurry. So just your 5 fingers and some pressure. No?
I can't get it.
So what were you, keep messing with it, and what were you about to say before the last video kind of had problems?
One thing, I like the product so far. I think it's really cool. They should make one for left-handed people.
Yes, I agree.
The box would open backwards, but it would be much easier to manipulate.
Well, all I'd have to do is figure out a way to swap the hinges.
Damn it. I don't know the new password.
So it's just your 4 plunger buttons on the face and then the thumb button here on the side. Pressure down, you hit your buttons, whatever they are, and then the thumb, and it opens up. Now,
the one combination I didn't try.
So it does come with, so it's got this little container here, and it's got your little bag of your little lock pins, solid little ABS plastic triggers. You got a screw. When you flip the lid open, it's a screw per, I'm calling them plungers. I'm sure that's not what their actual title is called. I actually have the handy dandy paperwork, like pretty solid, like cardboard stock that comes in here with the blueprints with lots of information, explaining everything, making it very easy to understand. So finger actuator screws, you have 1 screw per finger actuator. Each actuator has 3 depths that you can go. So you can give it the beans and squeeze all the way down to the bare, all the way down, or you can go half pressure, or your solid state where it just doesn't really get pushed in at all. So step 1 is you leave those buttons out. Step 2 is half pressure down. Step 3 is all the way down. But you have to, it's a solid snap, pressure down on the corner of the box, whatever your combination is, whilst holding pressure, and then final one is squeeze the thumb, lift the lid. It's very awesome. I mean, I grew up, I've been shooting guns since I was about 3 years old, and I've got pictures to prove that. Gun safety is a very big deal in my entire family. I come from a long line of firearms instructors and gunslingers. So safety is definitely number one if you've got little ones. If you've watched any of their commercials at all, and again, I'm not getting paid. The dude's never heard of me. I believe in this product. As a customer, I paid my money for it. I did get the 2-for-1 deal for, you know, just under $200, 2 boxes. And they're giving away a holster right now, which I missed out on because I needed mine in a hurry. Everyone's finding out about these as like a 2-week lead time. So I bought mine on Amazon. Got it same day. Like I bought it at like 7 a.m. and I had it at like 7:30 last night. But this is the XL, which is what their 2-pack is right now. You buy the, you know, the Pro is what I believe it here. I've even got the second box right here in this box. So this is the box you'll be getting. So Stopbox HRD Pro and proof, second box. Haven't messed with this one yet because I set this first one up for my wife. I had to repin it. She didn't like the locking, you know, the combination that it came with. So she messed with it for a while, decided how she wanted it pinned, and then I brought it out here and pin it. So it does hold. There's a P320 M18 with a 21 round mag, and because it's bulky, an old school M3 Streamlight, because it's a big ass light. Lights aren't this big anymore. So I just wanted to show, like, it holds everything very comfortably. Lots of extra space in this bad boy. I could easily carry 2 mags in here. If I got real crafty, I could probably carry 3 mags in here. Going to California, I can't have anything in the weapon, but you can't have the mag in the same box as long as it's not within reach of any occupant. A lot of stupid rules to go to a communist freaking state. But this thing is awesome. It's super fast. As I've just sat here and messed with it while I'm dealing with all my new camera rig set up and everything, I just kind of take a break and mess with this. It's really freaking awesome. And I haven't tried the smaller model yet, but I mean, 357 all day long. Like, this thing is the bee's freaking knees. If you've got, you know, firearm you want to be able to keep and have access to, but you've got little ones running around, you don't want them to, but you also don't want to have to fight in the middle of the night and run around your house trying to figure out how to unlock a safe while you're half asleep and you're being chased by a freaking maniac. This is amazing. And they do sell a cable kit that goes in. There's actually a notch on the back of this box. You probably won't be able to see it because I got the camera kind of zoomed out. Cable system to attach the cable to a piece of furniture or your vehicle or whatever. So if someone tries grabbing this, it's attached. If you've seen the ads, their ad campaign is fantastic. They certainly don't need me, but I'm just a normal guy who 2A is a big part of my life.
Regular human guy.
I'm just a regular human guy. And I really support this product. I believe in this product. I think if you try it out, you'd fall in love with it. I think if you haven't heard of this, please go check out any of their ads. They've got this one really, really cool one with the guy and his, she's like a 9-year-old, that she's got a firearm on her hip and a holster, and he's giving all of the normal me type person excuses to not have your stuff locked away in 3 different pieces in 3 different locations in your house. And she hits you with very like sound arguments of like, hey, he goes, well, I just teach my kids gun control, like, and safety as I was raised. Like, a firearm, could say, my dad loved to say this when I was a kid, and he loves to say it now that I'm an adult with people when we have these conversations. He goes, I can set my gun right here on the table and it'll rust before it kills somebody. And that's true. They're not toys. They're fun, but they're not toys. My kids were all raised the same way. You've been range day with us. You
Mhm.
know, safety is number one. Have a good time, have fun, enjoy yourself, but always be safe. This is a good way to stay safe in your home without like really adding time to allow someone getting in your home to take you out. If you really want to have a way to keep something handy and safe. Plus it travels well, and there's a hole in the thumb so you can actually run a lock through there to actually like properly lock it if you are ever worried about that. But as you saw, a full-grown shark was trying to break into it and he couldn't. And he'd actually given this a valiant effort like 3 other times as we
Yeah.
were trying to make this video because my brand new camera kept having weird issues with the capture card. But check it out, Stopbox. I could not recommend this highly enough.
Very cool.
And I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do a review and show them some love. Like I said, never heard of me, paid my own money for it, but it's a solid product. And most importantly, it's made in the USA by Americans.
Yep.
Founded by an American company, you know, American man, lots of employees. Like, made in America is the only way to go. And that's rare these days. So buy it. I think you'll really love it. Any other thoughts before we wrap this one
Oh,
up,
I
my
like
friend?
it. I think it's really cool.
Like,
It does the job for what you need it to do. It's simple.
yep.
Not a lot of moving parts. Hard to break. I think it's solid.
Yep. I'm a big fan.
Yeah. I think this was a worthwhile purchase, especially for a trip like a trip to California where their rules and regulations are a little bit crazy when it comes to guns. This is nice to have. You can keep it in the back of the truck, keep it safe, have something with you.
Yep.
I like it.
I'm a big fan. So check them out. You know, if you're already spending money like I do on products, you know, like the order inside this box, it's worth the money. And with them really trying to push to create their company, like show an American
Made
company some love. Like if you already say you buy plate carriers and things, there's one of the best armor manufacturers in the country is 3 minutes from my house. One of the best, you know, or I would say they're one of the best. People who have done the research might argue with me, but Wright & Scopes, that's about half an hour from me. There's a lot of really amazing American-made two-way companies right here in Tucson, and these guys aren't, but they are American, and I think that this company is going to wind up blowing up. I think that eventually a lot of
I could
people
see
are going
that.
to find out, and plus, I mean, their marketing is genius.
I like it better than the idea of like a combination lock
Mm-hmm.
because it's something that you can get into easily and quickly, but it's still secure.
Well, and you can build muscle memory with this.
Yeah, exactly.
We just froze. Son of a gun. All right. Well, thanks for watching.